Hello, my name is Michael Jordan, and this is my presentation on what I understand to be civil engineering. So, starting off, we have what is civil engineering. I've learned that it is the oldest branch of engineering, and it does make sense if you think about it. Before there was really any technology like we know today, there have been roads, railroads, transportation methods like such, bridges, and those sorts of things. What civil engineering deals with, they do analysis, design, construction, and maintenance of infrastructural facilities. And those facilities include things like buildings, bridges, dams, roads, cities, basically everything in a sense. It's pretty remarkable. Some major disciplines in the field are construction and management. They do things like plan, schedule, and execute construction projects. Geotechnical, they make sure forces from buildings safely transfer to the soil, so they kind of ensure that buildings are going to stand and last as long as forever, essentially. Structural engineers, they assemble basic elements such as beams, slabs, and columns, trusses, and they put objects like those together to make things like bridges, structures that are buildings that is kind of more underneath what you can see from the outside. There's also transportation. What they do is they plan, design, and implement transportation methods. So subways, railroads, basically anything to get people from one place to the next. And you also have environmental engineering. They kind of deal, from what I researched and read, they kind of deal with all types of pollution. So, cleaning the air. One example that I found was water collection and purification of that water, and also the distribution and how they can most efficiently collect it and purify it and then put it back to use in some form. The areas of study and work, I think the main areas of study are math and physics, and then you have statics, which is a whole nother subject, which I understand to be very important because it's used to calculate loads on bodies at rest. So when buildings are built, bridges, any sort of structure, they're not just randomly put together. It's all calculated out. I've never taken statics, so I can't really go too deep into it, but it seems very important. Different disciplines may also require different areas of study. For example, environmental engineering may require more biology knowledge than transportational, because you'd be dealing with things like soil and just more earth matter. What is the pay like in the civil engineering field? As of May 2023, the median salary in the U.S. was between roughly $74,000 and $89,000, almost $90,000. The entry-level education requires a bachelor's degree. You can obviously go as far as you want. You can even get a PhD. The projected growth is 7%, and that was measured. Couldn't find anything more current, but that was from 2021, so it's a pretty promising career. I mean, there's always construction going on, and more than just construction, environmental issues, everything, transportation. When it comes to relevant certifications, there's many, but three that kind of stood out to me were project management professional. And they basically just manage whole projects. You have the certified construction manager. They manage construction operations. And a certified survey technician. Surveying construction sites is what that qualifies you for. And as I mentioned, there are many certifications for this field. All require special coursework, but they will enable you to earn more money. And some of the pictures I included were just structures that I think are pretty fascinating with how they were built. I mean, the Great Wall of China had the pyramid, obviously the Golden Gate Bridge. I think all of those are very impressive feats of civil engineering. And thanks for listening.